Check 1 2. Microphone check. Dear viewers online, most welcome to the live stream between Dog City and Habib Ssebuguzi. This is the second semi-final. The first semi-final has been won by Ibra Sejemba, who played, I beg your pardon, the first semi-final has been won by Bwanika Mansur, who played against Ibra Sejemba in a race to 7. That one ended 7-4. We are having Habib Ssebuguzi in a contest with Dog City, the spin master, the white o'clock master. Yes, Dog City on the reds. Plays simple because there was no clear pattern of having the frame cleared. The semi-finalists were Ibrahim Sejemba and Bwanika Mansur, who played in the first semi-final. Mansur taking down Ibra Sejemba at his own arena. And the second semi-finalists are Habib Ssebuguzi and Wagaba Rashidi, Dog City. They are racing to 7 for a place in the finals. Frame is turning to be very technical here, with each player trying to play touch with no intention to pot, although they are playing legal shots. But remember, there is a number of times that is accepted by the umpire. The scores are 0-0. The former national team captain is playing against the current national team captain, Habib Ssebuguzi, the former, playing Dog City. Yes, one of our viewers is asking whether Lawrence is still in. Yes, these were two charts that were drawn. There was a senior category of the 16-man comp that comprised Omara, Kayanja, Sula, Rama. There was Rashid Wagaba, Faruk Mutumba, Habib Ssebuguzi, Kasozi Joseph. There was Pacquiao. There was Ian Kaziwe, Mansour, Simon Rubulwa, Alfred Gumisiriza, Jonathan Turije. There was Ibras Ejemba and Amos Diagu Manawe. That was the 16-man chart that was played, and actually this is the second semi-final that you are watching. However, there was another comp at this grand opening of the the Ultimate Killer Zone Pool Arena, and that comp was comprising 48 men, and among the 48 men, that is where Dangote was placed. Here we call it the Super Chikoromongo. Yes, there is a semi-final going on between Dangote and Bob Katerega. It is on another table, but we have decided to stream this one between the two national captains, the former and the current. Dog City with a simple roll of a red into the bottom right corner pocket. And once it is rolled, the cue ball will be bouncing back for a simple roll and a simple tap in for a center pocket. He can decide to play a follow and then have black potted to the bottom right corner pocket. Dog City 2, Habib Ssebuguzi 0. Thank you, dear online viewers, for liking the stream. We are live here at the Ultimate Killer Zone Pool Arena, and this is the grand opening of this place. The comp started too early at around 11. We had two comps, as I have informed you, one for the seniors, the 16-man comp, and another one for the super second category. In soccer, this can be termed as second division, the national second division league. But of course, pool lovers here in the country call it the Chikolomongo, a name that most players say it is abusive, although some like it because it is one of the names that has made very many actually to pull up in their game precision. This is the eve of the grand final of the National Open Pool Championship of the Nile Special, where the winner will walk away with a Subaru Impreza 2025. The year has changed, the prices have changed, and actually the General Secretary told us that because pool is a sport, they had to look for cars that fit into the sport itself. And that's why they chose the Subarus, because the Subarus are sport cars. Habib Ssebuguzi on the verge of pulling one back. Aims and rolls simply to the center pocket. Habib 1 and Dog City 2. It's a race to 7. Semi-final. The winner here will be playing Mansour Bwanika who has already secured a place in the final. He played against Sejemba Ibra and won him 7-4. Actually, most viewers and people who watched the game live said Ibra made a lot of unforced errors, made a lot of misses, snookered himself severally. But I think he has a day or two to work on those mistakes that he made today in the frame. Dog's tea with a break, but unfortunately no break. White has been reported on the break. Habib Ssebuguzi on table. Utilizing his free shot by opening up the would-be dead yellow balls. And I think by the look of the spread of the balls, Habib is going for the yellows. They look finishable with the efficiency of Habib. This looks a finishable frame. And if he finishes and pulls back this one, it will be 2-all or 2-up. We want to welcome all of you to the stream. Babirie Viola, thank you for appreciating the video. He's saying fantastic video. Thank you so much. There is one great share. YouTube. We shall be excused, dear online viewers, for the absence of audio. The place has started playing loud music, and you know YouTube and copyrighted music do not, of course, stay in the same basket. However, the scores are 2-1, Dogo City 2 and Habib 1. This is the semi-final. Habib is on the verge of pulling a second one. Yes. Nile Special has brought a slogan this year that this is where precision meets passion. Habib Ssebuguzi has just showed precision by equalizing in this fourth frame. 2-2. Thank you, dear viewers, for liking the stream. The purpose of this comp, some of us may be asking ourselves why this comp towards the grand final. But this comp was organized actually to show how players are prepared. And there was no better time of having this arena opened apart from this very time. Dogste fails to have a single visit, inviting Habib back on table. At the arena, it is raining cats and dogs, but you'll bear with us. There could be some small noise in the background, but we hope you'll be seeing the clarity of the video. Allow us to stop the live commentary and give you ample time to watch the masters of white movement, cue ball execution, and one of them is the current team captain, Dogste. He's currently considered the most informed player. He has just won 2 comps consecutively in the country of Uganda. So he is being ranked as the most informed player right now. And that is the dog in the city pulling a third one. We want to apologize for the absence of the scoreboard, but if you look at the positioning of the tables, we had nowhere to place the scoreboard. However, the scores are 3 for Dog City and 2 for Habib Ssebuguzi. It's a race to 7. We are still glued to the screens. I want to thank you for having subscribed and having decided to journey with the satellite media. Someone was asking me the real names. My name is Richard Mukisa, and I am known as the only genuine pound from Britain. Thank you for journeying with us. We pledge to always bring you closer to the source. As our slogan says, the satellite media bringing you closer to the source. And actually, if you keep glued to this channel, on Sunday, come the grand final of the National Open Pool Championship of Nile Special. We shall be journeying with you in this great sport that is loved by most of the Ugandans and most of the Africans and most of the people in the whole world. We want to assure you that this sport was accredited by the National Council of Sports. Therefore, you know what that means. Clean Crypto, thank you for appreciating the commentary. I hope, Shazi, I have replied you. My name is Richard Mukisa. Thank you for appreciating the video. Greatness says Dog still winning the frame. And of course, he's playing well. Thank you, Joseph Ouma, watching from Kenya. You're saying hope Dogster wins the match. Dogster is on 4 and Habib is on 2. It's a race to 7. Dogster needing only 3 and Habib needing 5. Isaac Agaba says keep going Dog City. Dog City is on 4 and Habib is on 2. However, Habib is on table. Yes, I will keep on reminding you that Sunday 21st is the day when Uganda will be having the biggest comp in the country. That is the Nile Special Open Pool Championship, where the great prize is a car and some money. Winners take a car, both the gent and the ladies category. And this has been named as the year of the Subarus. The winner will walk away with the Subaru Impreza 2025. The year has been a year of the Subarus. However, the versions of the Subarus, they are ranging between 2012, 2010 and 2012 variants. Great execution, great poetry. Dog City 5, Habib 2, race to 7. And let That was a very, very, very magnificent shot played by the dog in the city. He's a master of highlights, if you are aware. As one of our counterparts, Simon Peter Chove, says, Dog City, when you are watching him, just expect the highlights.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, within a fraction of a second, Dog City 6, Habib Ssebuguzi 2. Habib has been actually made a spectator of this match. We want to apologize. It is raining cats and dogs here at the arena, and there is also loud music. So we might not be in position to bring you live commentary. However, kindly, we ask you to bear with us and enjoy the live stream. My name is Richard Mukisa, bringing you this live stream from the Ultimate Killer Zone here in Chali Wajala Namugongo, which is co-managed by Ibrahim Sejemba and, of course, Simon Rubulwa, the computer. Yes, there is nothing much we can watch in this era than what Dog City can produce at times. He is the internet sensation with the magical shots, with proper execution, with yes, I said Habib had been turned into a spectator because remember from 2-2 he has not managed to pull any frame, so it's like he has been turned into a spectator. I am not belittling him. Of course, I respect the former national captain, but the current one is showing him that yes, I am the captain of the national team, men's category. So look at that shot. Look at that shot. There was actually poor movement of the cue ball, but of course it is portable. That was a little bit of an unforced error from our former national captain. Dog City has been invited on table after a failure by Ssebuguzi Habib to clear the frame. He looks like he has given up. He looks like he's fed up of the frame. Yeah, Clean Crypto says this game is gone. I don't believe whether my friend Habib Ssebuguzi can pull all of the 5 of the needed frames from the 6, with Dog City needing only 1. I don't think whether he can pull all of them back. However, the music in the background is too much. Kindly allow me mute the microphone. Thank you very much for being part of the satellite media. We bring you closer to the source. And dear ladies and gentlemen, in less than 40 minutes, the dog in the city is on the verge of winning the frame. He's been congratulated by Habib Ssebuguzi, the former national captain. Dog City 7, Habib 2. This has been almost one of the one-sided matches. Habib is still on table, asking himself what could have happened, but a game is a game. Pool is always next with luck. Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers, I want to thank you for being part of the satellite media. I remain Richard Mukisa, and I hope to see you in the final. The final and the third place is coming shortly, and we shall be sharing the link in the different groups. However, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, and thank you for being part of us. Thank you for the comments. We appreciate, and we pledge that we shall always provide the best for you in respect for the online viewers. See you in the next one.